Hello, Leo. Welcome to Tabs Tarot. I want to wish you all well. I send blessings to those of you who are ill and I hope you get well soon. I want to say thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares, subscribes. All your messages really means a lot to me, so thank you so very much for that. I thank you for all your support with the channel. It really means a lot to me, so thank you for all your support with your wonderful likes, shares, subscribes. Really does mean a lot to me, and I can't thank you enough for the support and the help in helping the channel grow, especially your subscribes. That's what helps me as well. So the subscribes are just as important to the YouTubers as what the likes are. So I thank you for that. I thank you for your support. I want to cleanse your cards. Cleanse and consecrate these cards to give Leo a clear, precise reading. No, that can't go in there. Cleanse and consecrate this space to give Leo a clear, precise reading. Okay then. Anyway, so that's your cards and that cleansed. I want to say, please take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Let's get on with your reading. I want to pull you one of these and see what comes out for you. Too many. I'll be here all day reading your message. Okay, so we got the Sacred Well. So the Sacred Well talks about replenishment, self-care, giving from a place of plenty. So let's have a look. So the Sacred Well is a resting place, a recovery place, a healing place. It's somewhere for weary travellers to be replenished, a place where we can receive and resource in order to go back out into the world and give. As the adage says, we can only give to others what we've given to ourselves, or have ourselves been given. How full is your inner well? Are you giving from a place of overspilling, plenty, or are you overextending and giving from parched land? Self-care has come to be regarded as somewhat frivolous, luxurious practice. However, self-care is much more fundamental than that. It's about resourcing ourselves in a rhythmic way. This doesn't necessarily need to involve splurging on an expensive spa break or vacation. It could simply be taking time out in nature with the sun on your back. It could be spending an extra 5 minutes each morning to slowly drink your cup of tea, or run in a bath with essential oils when the children are asleep. If we're relying on our reserves to sustain us, eventually our inner well will run dry, and when we reach this place, it takes an awful lot to return to a state of balance. Do you feel guilty for putting yourself first? Do you question whether you should give yourself what you really truly yearn for? And how can you reprioritize your energetic well-being? The sacred well is calling us to come home to it and to frequent it in a rhythmic way. Your soul inquiry says, how are you being called to fill up your inner well? Okay, so I now want to pull you 6 tarot cards. Messages for Leo, please. What does Leo need to know? Okay, so well, that was quick, wasn't it? Keep that out because I want the bottom card. In fact, I'll just keep the bottom card. Oh, the 9 of Cups. Do you know, I'm going to keep that out. So I'm going to clarify as I go along. So, first of all, you got the King of Wands. King of Wands is a natural leader. He's a visionary leader. It looks like he's looking into his ball and trying to get some sort of messages. That could be his crystal ball. He's getting messages from could be that maybe you're getting some visions of where it is you need to go and what you need to do next. This also talks about an entrepreneur, someone who can see the bigger picture. And if he's looking into his crystal ball, he certainly will be seeing the bigger picture. Maybe you're getting some sort of reading or something done where you're starting to see the bigger picture and getting some sort of guidance forward there. King of Wands is also a person who can overcome any challenges, which I think you could if you had to. Everybody could. I do feel that you are now going to be overcoming any challenges. And it could be that you're starting to get a bit more focused on your career. So let's clarify the King of Wands. And it's saying you need some sort of balance. You have multiple priorities. Too many. I'm going to take those ones back. God, they're really chucking them out. They've been doing this for all the signs. So clarifying King of Wands, it's saying that you might have multiple priorities that need looking at. I do feel there's some news coming in, and you may need to manage your time a bit more. There could be a lot of ups and downs going on, and this is why you're having to juggle things, whether it's money or what. I do feel that you're really having to juggle things because, because of all the ups and downs and things that are going on. You may need to be a little more adaptable with all these priorities. You may need to juggle them around a bit and be a little bit more adaptable with things. I do feel that you need to balance your decisions a bit more and weigh up your options. The star talks about there is possibly a wish coming true for you. It's telling you to wish upon the star, and the star's bringing in hope. It's what's giving you hope. I feel that you are calm, and it could be something that you could be healing from. There could be something that you're having faith in. There could be some rejuvenation here. And it could be that you, as I say, with the crystal ball, you could be looking at either you could be taking up something spiritual, or you could be looking at going to get a personal reading done. Three of Wands. This is you looking out to sea. You're planning. There is this preparation, foresight. You have your business, your enterprise is expanding, and I do feel that there is a chance of some overseas opportunities. Now, whether that's you with a business that you have been checking out and finding out that you could make more money from this overseas, or whether it's you looking to relocate overseas, live abroad, because things may be a little bit easier money-wise. So there could be something about you looking abroad, or it could even be that you're just going on holiday. The sun's out. You've got a lot of positivity here. You're very positive in what you want to do, and it's bringing you this pleasure and happiness because you now are sorting out where you're going. I do feel that there's lots of vitality, fun, joy, warmth and success here. It looks like your ships are going to be coming in. We had the King of Swords. King of Swords is on the side of truth and justice. Someone who is very dependable, very reliable, very truthful and honest. Now, this could be someone coming in, or it could be someone giving you a reading. Maybe it's a spiritual reading and they're able to connect with spirit and give you some sort of insight. You are someone who will rule head over heart. Truthful, honest, and you're very disciplined. So let's So then we got the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords, is someone who is ambitious, very fast thinking. Excuse me, I am tired. The Knight of Swords is someone who is ambitious, very, very ambitious, very fast thinking, and are action oriented. They are brave. They are very brave, and they are driven to succeed. It could be something that you're standing up for, something you believe in, because they stand up for what they believe in. And this could be you standing up for what you believe in, and are prepared to fight for this. Clarify the Knight of Swords. We have the Magician. Yeah, so it's telling you to take action. There could be something that you're going to manifest. I feel that you are able to bring about whatever it is that you're planning. You are creative, you are resourceful, and you have the self-confidence there, and you have a power and you have this power and this skill about you to bring about what it is that you want to do, what you want to bring about. We have the World card. So the World card says that there is something that is coming to an end because it's been exhausted, and you just can't push this anymore. It is completed, it is finished. And I feel that you're now stepping out onto this new path, this new beginning, because you want this change. This change is going to come in, and you want this change. Now, this change that's coming, it may be slow. It may be very slow to start with, but the ball is actually rolling, and the further downhill it goes, the faster that ball is going to gain speed. So it is slow going at the moment where things are going downhill, but I do feel it's going to pick up speed and things are going to start changing a little bit faster. The Hermit, this is telling you that you're needing to take time out. You're needing to seriously think about things, where you're going, what you're doing, whether this would be the right thing to do. And you are a wise person, you are deep in thought, and you can't let anyone else put their little penneth in and that. It's like you're soul searching, and you're contemplating things. There is wisdom here, and you are truth seeking, and you're being alone, working through what it is you need to be through. And I feel that you're getting this inner guidance, guiding you forward. And this is why you're standing up now to take action. I feel that you're worried about your children and your grandchildren. What is it? How will things turn out for your children and your grandchildren if this was left untouched. And I feel that this is why you now feel you have to make a stand. Eight of Swords. It feels like you're being trapped. It feels like you're a prisoner. You feel like you're being bound. You know, people are trying to stop you from moving. It's like having your wings clipped. You know, you just cannot break free. You know, you're stuck in this self-imposed imprisonment, and you just can't break free from this. And you're having the time to think things through. Sorry. The incense is annoying by those. Oh, that's a bit better. So you're trapped in this situation. You've got your wings clipped. You're bound so that you can't get out and express yourself. And I feel that self-expression has been taken away from you. So let's see, clarify the Eight of Swords. Okay then. Wow. Okay, so we got the Page of Swords. So Page of Swords talks about someone spying on you. Someone snooping, someone curious, trying to get as much information on you as possible. There could be news messages and information coming in with this. But yeah, the Page of Swords is someone who will be out there snooping. And it could be that they're coming up with all these new ideas. But the curiosity, and they're very alert. They have this thirst for knowledge. I feel that there is a lot of restlessness going around. There's lots of people spying on each other. I do feel that there's news messages and information coming through. It could be that there's some new contracts coming in. I feel that there could be some new negotiations coming through as well. And whoever's stalking you, whether online, at work, or you could even be stalked at home. We then have the Fool. So the Fool is saying that there is a new beginning. You're just packing up and just getting out there. You want to be free. You want your innocence. You're doing something very spontaneous. You just sort of packed what you need and you've just got out there. You want to get some time out in nature. You want to be a free spirit and you just are out there roaming. The only thing is you've got to be careful of all the pitfalls that are out there. Make sure that you've got a secure footing and that. And as I say, look for all the pitfalls that are there because it can be a little bit dangerous out there. You got the Five of Wands. So I do feel that things are very challenging at the moment. There could be a lot of tension around, causing strife, and it could be causing some anxiety and depression out there with the way it's all going. I feel that some people are getting very territorial, and there could be some clashing egos out there. You could be reminiscing. Now, this could be about your childhood, how it was, all the wonderful places you went to, all the wonderful things you did with family and friends and all that. And the difference, between then and now. It could also be that you've got a new partner and you're just reminiscing how it used to be with your old partner, and you're looking at it and seeing how totally different things are, because no two people are going to be the same. So you're probably thinking how different those two partners are. We have the Knight of Cups in reverse. So this could bring in some moodiness. There could be some disappointment around you. And someone could be completely jealous. Whether this is your past person or this is your new person who's jealous of each other. Your new person could be jealous of your ex-partner, or your ex-partner could be jealous of your new partner. I feel that it is causing disappointments, and people are being a little bit overactive, letting their imagination run away with them. Maybe they're feeling that someone's being very untrustworthy. Maybe you feel that your new partner's untrustworthy, or your old one was, or maybe they feel that about you. There is something that is unreliable around here. And there is something that is a little bit unpredictable. We have the Three of Swords in reverse. So this is saying that there is a lot of negativity around you. It could be through self-talk. I feel that you're needing to release pain from this. And maybe you need to forgive that person. I feel that you are transitioning and you are now recovering and moving on to this new person. Ace of Pentacles talks about abundance, opportunities that are coming in. There could be something that you've started, and it could be an idea that is starting to bring in money. Abundance comes in all shapes and form, but it could be bringing some money in. There could well be a new career here at hand, or some financial opportunities coming in for you. It could be an idea that you've had, where you're at home, you've sat there and, thinking, well, I can't just sit around indoors, it's boring and all that. And it could be that you're now starting to dabble with something, and, you're slowly watching it all grow. This could be a new adventure that you're going on, and it's bringing in a lot of potential. clarify the Ace of Pentacles. Could even be bringing in some prosperity there as well. Okay, so we have the Empress. The Empress talks about abundance yet again. So there is nurturing here with her. There is fertility and feminine. It brings in some good parenting skills. It also talks about a possibility of a pregnancy. So if you're not wanting children, just be careful. And it also talks about getting out in nature, see the beauty out in nature and try and connect with nature. Because if you've got a lot of things on your mind and a lot of things weighing you down, getting out in nature can help you connect and ground, you know, make you feel a whole lot better. Seven of Cups is saying that you have a lot of choices, a lot of options. And you could be under the illusion that you've got a lot of choices. But the thing is, you haven't. There is only one cup that will connect with you. And there may be disappointments here because the cup that connects with you may be one that you don't even want, don't even need. But it's Spirit's way of saying, this is the cup for you. This is what you must do, what you must follow. And maybe this is what leads you into something new, a new adventure, a new career. Two of Swords. So it's saying that you need to make a difficult decision. And you're going to have to weigh up your options. It could be causing some sort of... it could be something that you're trying to avoid. And this is where you could be starting to stagnate. You need to think before you make any decisions. You need to think long and hard to make sure that that decision that you make is the right one for you. And that's why it's been such a difficult decision, because you've got to make sure it is the right decision for you. One more card. Okay then. So we got the Page of Cups in reverse. Now, Page of Cups talks about emotional immaturity. There's lots of immaturity here. And I feel that there is some sort of insecurity. And this could lead to disappointments, you know, because you've been put on the spot having to make your decision. So you've been put on the spot and it's causing a lot of disappointment. I do feel that there is going to be some new ideas coming through, but it can be causing a lot of frustration. It could be that there are some creative blocks as well coming in with this one. So you are at the stage where you're really fed up with things, you're really bored, you've got a difficult decision to make. It could be one you've been avoiding. You've got these 3 cups and you're saying, I don't want to do that. I'm fed up with that. I want to do something different. And the thing is, they are now offering you another cup. Now, you may say, I don't want to do that. I don't want this cup. But I feel that this is the cup that you need to take. Same as this. This is the cup that you need to take. You've chosen these 3 and they've come to nothing. Like here, you've chosen 3 of these cups. It's come to nothing. So they're saying this is the cup you need. That's why there's only one cup that will fit what you want, and this is the cup. It may not be what you want, but it's what you need, and it's what will get you off your backside and get you on your feet. It's what will help get you out there. And I feel that you're gonna start to enjoy getting out there and getting yourself a bit of money and doing things. Temperance is saying that you need to have some sort of balance, and you need to have patience. This needs to be done in moderation. I feel that there is a inner calm there, and there is a new perspective coming in with this Ace of Cups. And it's going to give you some deep insights and a release from where you're feeling trapped. It's going to give you the insights, the deep insights, and release you from this negative mindset and remove you from the trap that you're in. So we got 4 of Pentacles. So you've chained yourself to your money box and you're going crazy saving all this money, and you're going without things just to save this money, and it's making you very bored, very dull. There was a thing come in my head. Like Jack's such a dull boy, because all he wants to do is sit at home with his money. His friends are left him behind, because all he wants to do is save every penny he can. And because he's not it's like if you're just sitting there saving every single penny, life's going to get dull, life's going to get boring, and people are going to leave you behind, because you can't just save every penny. You've got to have a little treat every now and again, you know, even if it's like, oh, tonight we're going to treat ourselves, you know, we're going to go off, have a good walk around, and then we're going to have a nice coffee and a cake, or we're going to have lunch out today, or I'm going to take you out, you know, and, you know, we're going to get a cake and a coffee and that once we've been for a walk around the park or whatever. You got to have something to look forward to. You can't just keep save. It makes life very boring, very depressing. Clarify the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so, no, I want that one. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is saying that there is like your karma. There is some like good luck karma. You need to change your lifestyle for this to work, because just sitting there saving money is not getting you anywhere. So I do feel there is some good luck coming in with karma. This is your destiny. I feel that you're now going to go through this turning point, and you're going to realise that just saving all this money isn't doing you any good. Not for your health, your mental well-being or anything. This is the turning point. I feel that things have been challenging, a little bit ups and down and unpredictable. And this is why you wanted to hold on to money. Yes, you're right. We do have to save money. We do have to hold on to money, but not to the extent that you can't get out and have a little treat once in a while. It is going to leave you out in the cold. It's going to leave you with no friends. And what's the good of money when you haven't got any friends or anyone to share it with? So I feel that this is why things have to change. You know, that wheel is turning. Things have to change. Trying to change your mind, your mindset that you're in. It's trying to give you the courage that things will turn out okay, and that you don't have to hold on so tightly to every penny that you get. I feel that it's giving you that passion, the subtle power, the compassion. I feel that there will be someone out there that can persuade you to, you know, do a bit more with your life. We then go on to the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups, once again, is talking about reminiscing about the past, how things used to be. And this was all your wishes coming true. You had the victory. You had the victory. Things were really fantastic. All your wishes were coming true. You know, you had everything. Your family gave you just what it was that you needed. But things have changed now. And you're now needing to stand up and protect your home, your family. And it's something you may have had to do for a little while because you're battle weary, you're tired. And it's got to the stage where you don't know how much longer you can go on. This is your last stand. This is you gearing up for the worst, because you never know what's coming next. Things may be hidden from you. There may be illusions there. But I do feel that maybe some of your dreams are giving you the insight into what it is that you need to know. Yeah, I feel that there is a love. Maybe this is your wife, you know, and things are going to turn out a whole lot better for you both. Maybe you're going to have to work as a team where you've tried to be a lone soldier. It's not working. You need to get the team behind you. Yeah, you need the team behind you to help you work through this. Okay, so I now want to pull you 3 of these. These are messages about certain chakras that you might need to work with. Okay, 3 messages for Leo, please. That's 2, 1 more. Okay. Excuse me. So it says, I will give my crown chakra a boost by nourishing it with the right food and drink. And it says, nourish your body. Eating clean and high quality vegetables regularly is a must, and enjoy warming teas such as ginger and peppermint to warm your soul. It says, I can balance my root chakra through making sure I have the right healing nutrients in my diet. And it says, now try this. By cooking and eating tofu, parsnips, beetroot and eggs, I will boost my root chakra function and strengthen my body. We have, I will align my third eye chakra by utilizing the ancient practice of yoga and meditation. Try this yoga pose. Child's pose will help to increase your perception. And I will open up my third eye chakra by exercising it using powerful practices. Now try this. Take time to interpret your dreams and jot down notes each morning in a journal, adding any visualizations you get. Channel your spirit guides and use them to help to strengthen this chakra. Being near the elements will balance you too. Okay, so now I want to pull you 3 of these. It gives you a little mantra. Little message, and then on the back it gets you to do a practice, a little prompt. Could be something you're doing in your journal or something. Right, 3 messages for Leo, please. What does Leo need to know? Okay. So, it says, I invite abundance into my life today and all days. And it says, what form of abundance would you like to bring in today? What form of abundance would you like to bring in today? My intuition will guide me to the right places. And it says, how do you practice enhancing your intuition? How do you practice enhancing your intuition? The angels will guide me onto the right path. And it says, draw your guardian angel as you see them. Are they a past loved one? So I want to pull 3 of these. Three messages for Leo, please. Here we go. So it says money. Money is an issue. Financial support and settlement of alimony. alimony. Break up, grieving your loss, feeling lonely, and processing heartbreak. Father figure, makes a great dad, divine masculine strength and protection. And nostalgic, getting back with your ex, stuck in the past and haunted by memories. That's what happens when you go back. You left them for a reason. I wouldn't go back with an ex. They were left for a reason. Messages for Leo, please. Okay. So, we have more faith in yourself. Be proud of how you are navigating every curveball that life throws at you. How you deal with those times shows your true inner resilience. Nothing can break that in itself is an inspiration for others. Keep shining your light. Be true to yourself in all ways. Not everyone will get you. They can only understand from their level of perception, and that's on them. No matter what people say, don't ever doubt your self-worth or the beauty you hold within. Stand tall in your power. And we have you, where you are right now is where you are supposed to be. Don't compare yourself to others. That only adds pressure. Take each day as it comes and for what it is. You are a better person than you were yesterday. Growth isn't easy, but you've got this. Okay, Leo, so that's what I have for you today. I thank you for being here. I thank you for all your support. If you could please subscribe to the channel and hit the like button, I'd be truly grateful. And I will catch you on the next one. Bye.